What's going on, everyone? Blessed Angel here. Happy New Year. I hope everyone is doing well in 2024 so far. I am actually on the mountaintop in North Carolina. I went to a friend's, her son's baptism, and I said, you know what, while I'm in the area, let me go get some fresh air on the mountain. But I'm not outside right now because it's super windy, super cold, and you wouldn't be able to hear me. But I was just reminded of something that I studied the other day coming out of Matthew. Lord, I think Matthew chapter 4. But basically it's the story of when Jesus was tempted in the wilderness after he fasted for 40 days and 40 nights. And one nugget that really blessed me is that God told me, you have no point to prove. Mind you, while Jesus was being tempted by the devil first had to question his identity. If you are the Son of God, if and I can't tell you how many times when our identities are always in question, when you know who you are as, I'll just use myself as an example. I know who I am as a woman. I know who I am as a daughter of God. But sometimes sometimes I feel like I have to prove a point. Oh, I am a daughter of God. Oh, I am a follower of God. Oh, I am intelligent. Oh, I am beautiful. I am smart. I am knowledgeable. And the whole time you don't have to prove a point, because mind you, notice how when the devil tempted Jesus, well, if you are the Son of God, turn these stones into bread, telling him what to do, right? And then Jesus would back it up. Well, you know, man was not made for bread alone, but by every word that proceeded from the mouth of God, right? So notice Jesus didn't have to prove a point. He didn't turn the stones into bread just because he was tempted to do so, just because the enemy told him to do so. Jesus only turned stones into bread when a need needed to be met. And even then, it did not come from a place of validation. It didn't come from a place of, oh, well, I need to prove a point just to let them know, let my haters know that I can turn stones into bread. You know, if you are the Son of God, jump off the top of this mountain, for it is written, the angels will take charge over you unless you step on a stone or something. And Jesus is like, well, you don't tempt the Lord your God. You know, I'm not going to jump off of something. I'm not going to jump into an opportunity just to prove a point that I can do it. I'm not going to jump into a new business just to prove a point that I've done it before and I can do it again. I'm not going to cut my hair just to prove a point that, oh, brand new hair, new me, and I'm a stun on my haters, and I'm a prove to every man that broke my heart that they're missing a good thing. You have no point to prove. That's all. When you know who you are, you have no point to prove. Your existence proves everything. God creating you, you living here on earth, you having purpose here on earth proves everything. And you don't have to lift a finger. You don't have to say a word. You have no point to prove. You are valid. You're the point proven. So that's my encouragement to you all. If you're going to do something, make sure you're doing it from a place of, you know who you are. Don't do it from a place of, I need validation. I need to prove to them that I can do it. I need to put my black girl magic on this and that. I need to prove that I can do all things excellently. No. If you're coming from that place, don't do it. Because guess what? You'll never be satisfied. When you do the things that God has called you to do, when you do the things, when you're led to do it, I promise you, it brings the most satisfaction and fulfillment you'll ever receive, because it's coming from a pure, good place. Your intentions are good. That's all I have. Quick message. Happy New Year. I'm looking forward to making more videos this year. If this video blessed you, please leave a comment. Feel free to subscribe, like it, share it, and I hope to see you in the next video. And remember, you are right where you need to be. Take it easy, love you, and I'll talk to you soon.